Hi, welcome to my channel, and today all I'm doing on here is picking and washing greens. These are collard greens, and I'm going to show you the way to actually pick them if you don't know, and cut them up and then go ahead and wash them. So I always like, and everybody have their own way. I take one leaf at a time because I would like to check it good for bugs. Even though I'm going to wash it good, I want to check it good for bugs. And just peel off of the stem. Okay, it's not cut up yet, but it's a big old leaf there. And continue on with the other one. Give it an exam and break off. And for me, another for me thing, when I find these parts that's scorched or burnt on there, I normally tear them off. If it's enough of them, I'll get rid of the leaf. But if I can tear this away and the other leaf is looking still good, I'll keep it. Alrighty. So you're gonna continue on until we get all of these broken down. Otherwise, you'll have very stemmy greens. And any questionable leaves that don't look good to you, I would say don't use them. You just have to throw that away. I know, money, but if it don't look good for you, don't put it in you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish doing a few more of these leaves so you know how to strip them down. And I'll show you how to cut them up. Washing them, I don't use anything but water. Some people add other stuff to their greens when they're cooking, but not me. I just use water and I soak them a little bit and I just wash them real good. And I don't do that until after I have them all picked and all cut up. And give them a good old washing. I like to let them take their time cooking. People like to have different meats and sometimes maybe no meat in their greens when they're cooking. My favorite is smoked turkey. So whatever your favorite meat is, you need to get that all boiled up at least halfway. Almost ready. And then start slowly adding your greens. And it might look like you have a lot of greens, but trust me, when you get to picking and cutting, you're going to realize, and especially when you cook them down, that you don't have as many as you thought you had. But with just my brother and I here, I think that's enough. And I just had a taste. I was craving. Had a craving, shall I say. It was more than just the taste. Had a craving for some greens and make some sweet potatoes to go with that. I will share that recipe. So many different types. I haven't decided what type of sweet potatoes I want, but I love having sweet potatoes with my greens and smoked turkey. So, just to show you right quick, you don't have to sit to me picking all of these. You get an idea. There's no masterful way, whatever works well for you. I just usually hold a bunch of them as so, hold them together, and I just cut like that. That's it. No art to it. Everybody has their own way. But this is the way I do. And I just cut them. So pick, cut, and rinse. And I just have my favorite type of greens. They're mustard and turnip greens you can do. But I'm doing my favorite. So we don't worry about them being in strips because that's going to shrink. So it's very simple. Very, very simple to pick, cut, and wash your greens. And you're just going to put them in a pot of water. Make sure it's covered. And cook them. You're going to cook them for maybe, I'd say, taste them after an hour. You have to really, I'm not sure on the time. But I usually just taste them and see if they taste done where they're not tough, where I'm able to, don't have to chew forever on them. And do not pour the water off of your meat, whatever meat you use, because it's going to give a lot of flavor. You want to pour that right in on your greens. So, and like I said, I start my meat early. I started first. Let it boil to halfway, then I started adding my greens to it. And as it cooked down, I add more and add more. Then I cook them covered. I like to chop up onions and peppers, things like that, and also put them in my greens when they're getting close to being cooked good. So let me know how your recipe came out, and is this your first time making greens? Or if you have another way that you think it work best for cutting them up. I try to stay away from many electrical appliances I can, because when I learned to cook and was raised up, these were my electrical appliances that my mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother taught me to use. So, okay, go again. You guys, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Z Cooking with Z. Why? I show everything about food and I keep it simple. That's what I like, simple. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe. And give a thumbs up.